Yo, what's good people? It's TooBizyGaming. We're live, we're direct, and we are in full effect. Now, I know it has been a minute since I last uploaded a video or kept the YouTube scene updated with any of the Monster Hunter content, Street Fighter content, and loads of stuff that I actually have planned. But today we have something special. Now, I want to just give a massive shout out to the family over at Capcom for blessing me with some spicy early B-roll of some Flaming Espinas. Now, this content was captured by the legendary Jono with the rest of his team, and because it's a very specific build of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, there's a few tidbits that are of course a little bit different to the full release of the base game. Now, this build of the game is a Tokyo Game Show 2022 build, so there are a few things that are a little bit different. The quest timer is of course a lot shorter, pretty much reminiscent to some of the demos, so there's only 15 minutes. You can't change or edit any of the armors, so there's not a lot that you can kind of do in terms of having some freedom, putting on some decorations, you know, having that freedom that you would have in your own game. And of course, above all, the armor and the weapons, they are all preset loadouts, so do not worry about the short quest timer. We will have the full time to take on Flaming Espinas, and I'm sure there's going to be tons of you that are going to be doing it well below the timer running out. But before we get into some footage, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We've got tons of Monster Hunter content coming your way. And please let me know, as we've just had the Capcom showcase showing us the 3 monsters that are coming to the game, which out of the 3 are you looking forward to taking down? Sound off in the comments below. Just for a quick disclaimer, the footage that I'm about to showcase is chopped from various different hunts that Capcom have sent me. So just to give you guys a good idea of, you know, how the monster plays, the nukes, the continuous aggression, loads of these little traits that the Flaming Espinas has, I've tried to showcase in these clips. So you'll see the hunts from different perspectives, different weapons obviously being used from the hunters, and hopefully it just pulls everything together so then when you hunt the Flaming Espinas, you got a good idea of what you are about to go up against. Now let's get into some footage. Now, when you hop down from the camp at Tower, the Flaming Espinas of course is asleep just like its base counterpart. Then it's ready to go absolutely crazy. This is the aggressive menace, pain, flame, and poison. It is an absolute beast. Now, I'm not really too sure about the size of the Flaming Espinas with it being any different from its base form, but it seems to be a little bit bigger, and combined with how aggressive this monster actually is, you know, there's tons of follow-up moves, there's continuous fireballs. The fireballs have crazy range as well, which you will see later on in this video, that kind of causes you to utilize your wire bug recovery a little bit different, and that I believe is where this monster is going to catch a lot of hunters out. Now, just like a lot of different forms of monsters, when they tend to get the powered up treatment, they have a lot more follow-ups with their moves. So they might stomp once, and then when you face the powered up version, they stomp again. That obviously puts your knowledge to the test. So of course, if you're gonna block once and then turn your aggression on, you won't be able to do that with the powered up version, as they are going to retaliate with another move, causing more damage. And something that I noticed when watching the footage of Flaming Espinas is that its tail activates the poison ailment on the hunter. So this is going to cause a lot of trouble, as you know, there's a lot of animation when you either get knocked out of the sky, you get hit out of a specific animation, that poison is going to be ticking away. And having teammates, or obviously having your Palico or Palamute with ailment recovery, that is going to be your best bet in this hunt, as the damage the Flaming Espinas is putting out is crazy, and you might not have a wire bug charging time for you to do the wire bug recovery, and this is just going to cause cart after cart after cart. Throughout the footage, nobody managed to cut off the tail, so I didn't get to see if once cutting off the Flaming Espinas' tail, the tail melee attacks still cause poison. That's something that I'm definitely going to be trying first time, because flying wyverns and their tail attacks, I'm telling you, it is a straight headache. And it also cuts down some of the range from the flying wyverns. But in this clip, straight cart. That is from the tail slam, and of course with the poison as well ticking away, that is just damage over time that we do not need. Now, another thing I noticed with the Flaming Espinas is that the wind up before it executes some of its moves are absolutely wild. It takes ages to wind up, but the move, the range, the damage, it is crazy. And with that, sometimes if you are a parry master, or you like to proc up things like offensive guard and stuff like that, you really do have to be careful. And this is the clip where we see our first nuke. Now, the range is crazy. I believe you can still get poisoned after you get hit as well, and you need to be well out of the way or be prepared to do the ultimate leap of faith, because as stated, the Flaming Espinas can one-shot hunters with its nuke. Now, just to add as well, some people are unaware that the Espinas only does poison, fire blight, and of course, being introduced into the game, it also does defense down. Now, I'm unsure if other monsters in this game or that have been introduced into Sunbreak actually do defense down, but going up against something like Flaming Espinas and it proccing defense down is a madness. I mean, in previous games, it would outright half your defense, and obviously going against a monster like this that hits super hard, it's not the thing that you want to be inflicted with at all. Now, again, for a handy bit of knowledge, to overcome defense down, you simply counter it by eating a adamant seed or any item that is going to boost your defense to counter in the negative effect by, of course, giving it a positive effect. Now, to touch on the Flaming Espinas' special move being the nuke, it has 3 different variations of this attack. It has one where it actually walks towards you and it lets the nuke go. Then the other one is a stationary nuke, and the third one is an aerial nuke. Now, you want to be well out of the way when this Espinas is charging up this move, and do not underestimate the range that this attack actually hits. You want to be well out of the way, you want to have your leap of faith ready to go, and also you want to be highlighted on your life powders and dust of life, just in case you can save a hunter's life. To touch on the items, another thing that I would strongly recommend taking with you are herbal powders and herbal medicines for the quicker animation to get rid of the poison. Now, some of the last things I noticed about the Flaming Espinas is that, yes, this monster can get tired and parts can also be broken as well. So things like the horn, wings, tail, even though, like I mentioned, we didn't see the tail get cut in this video, and having the Espinas actually get tired is a massive plus, as the Flaming Espinas just will not give you an opportunity to just reset yourself with your items and also benefit other hunters as well with buffs. Also, when the Flaming Espinas is tired, it has common traits akin to the other flying wyverns. It won't be able to shoot any fireballs. However, I'm not sure if you are standing next to the monster's head whether it will still give you some of the blights, whether that be poison or fire. But the Espinas in general is moving super sluggish and the moves are easily read. And that is about it for my Flaming Espinas coverage. Once again, I just want to give a massive shout out to Capcom for blessing me with this early footage and allowing me to bring it to my fellow hunters and community. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel, and join us for the hunts, please. We have the update dropping on the 29th of September, so if you want to get some hunts in with myself and other members of the community, definitely join up and come and save me, please. I already know I'm going to be carting to this monster, so a little life powder, dust of life, is going to go a long way when hunting with your boy TooBizy. I'm going to leave you with the rest of this footage. Definitely check it out, write down some notes, get prepared, finalize your build, as it is going to be a madness. And that's it from myself. It's TooBizyGaming. I'm out of here. Peace.
Ugh, embarrassing.